Good morning. Today is September 16th. We're having turkey pot pie, nachos snack box, Asian chicken salad, and our sides are corn, veggies, and fruit. I have some very sad news. When students aren't respectful of property, when students can't control themselves, and students don't take responsibility for their actions, we have to step in and control situations. So independences that you may have had in the past go away because we don't know who's doing it. Nobody is reporting who is vandalizing the destruction of property in the bathrooms. So if we could pin it on somebody, because there's certainly 1 or 5 or 10 people, I'm not really sure how many people are doing this, but I don't think it's a lot of you. There are 300 of you basically in 8th grade, and I know not all 300 of you are doing it. But I don't know, perhaps there's 5 or 10, maybe there's 20, I'm not sure. But because we don't know who's doing it, we have to do something for everybody. So the destruction of property is very serious. It's actually can be a misdemeanor or even a felony. So it is a crime that law enforcement can do something about. So the very, very sad news is that you will only be going into the bathroom one at a time from now on in buildings 4 and 5. So if you're in Ramos, Arlequin, Soto, or Fuentes, it will only 8th graders will only be going to the bathroom when Mrs. Taylor or Mrs. Padro come to get you and escort you in. You are not allowed in the building 4 bathrooms unless you are escorted by an adult. We're not going to watch you. We're going to we're going to check the bathroom. We're going to allow you to go in, and we're going to check the bathroom after you're done and make sure it's in the same condition it was when you went in. That is all 8th graders in building 4. The same thing will happen in building 5. Before school, Coach Dyer and Miss Padro will let one student in at a time in the boys' bathroom and the girls' bathroom before school. You will need to wait quietly and patiently in a line in order to go into the restroom. So for building 5, Miss Padro and I will start at the end of one hall, right at the beginning of each class period. We will ask for those who need to use the restroom, and we will take you and we will check the restroom before you go and after you go. And it will be very laborious, and you will need to be quiet while you're waiting. This is not social hour. We are not talking while we're waiting to go to the restroom. You're literally going to line up like you're in elementary school and stand there and wait your turn without talking. You will go back to the classroom. As you finish going to the restroom, you'll go back one at a time. So it depends on what end of the hallway we start at, what time we'll hit your classroom. So if only 2 people have to go at the first classroom we go to, then it'll be quick that we get to the next classroom. But if we have a lot, then it'll take longer. You will only be able to go to the bathroom 3 times in the day, and you could go at lunch as well. We will not be around 4th period. So 4th period you aren't going to the bathroom 4th period unless you go during lunch. So let me reiterate, there are no restroom passes. You can't use your agenda to go to the restroom. You cannot go to the restroom without the escort of an adult. We're not, like I said, we're not going in with you while you're going. We're going to check the bathroom. You go in and go to the bathroom. We check the bathroom after. So because we have students that are not respectful, because we have students that can't control themselves and take responsibility for their own actions, this is the result. If you have information you would like to give to Mrs. Taylor to help her to understand what's going on and who is dealing with the destruction of property, then we might be able to end this. But I'm not sure when we're going to end it. Okay? We're going to do it today. We're going to do it tomorrow. We're going to do it next week. This is what we're doing now. There are no restroom passes until further notice. We have to get this cleaned up. And if it happens again, we'll go right back to it. Let's say we go through a couple weeks and everything's good, and then we go back to it. We're going to go right back to it. Now, let me just reiterate here. This is only 8th graders. 6th graders and 7th graders, they're going to continue in the same pattern that they have been doing, because this isn't happening in their restrooms. This is only 8th graders. 8th graders are supposed to be the ones that are more responsible and able to do more independent things. So I would like to let you do more independent things when you can behave and be responsible. All of this has been talked through with Miss J, Mr. Lavizio, Deputy, Miss Padro, and me. It was a 5-person decision for us to come up with a response to the people that are working through a destruction of property. So this is what we get for everyone, because no one is reporting the injustice of destruction of property. I hope you have a good day. Remember that when we come to your class, that is the only time you can go to the restroom. Teachers will not be giving restroom passes until further notice. Thank you.